Hey everyone, welcome to a new month. I know I haven't made a video in a while. There's a lot that has been going on in the family, so that is the reason why I haven't made any videos. So I decided to take the whole month of May off from creating anything, just to be able to settle my thoughts with all that was going on. But either way, it doesn't mean I haven't been working or doing other things. In fact, we're going to see at least 3 videos this month, apart from the content I'm doing specifically for the channel, of which this month I am going to feature places you could sell your fashion items, or it could be clothes, it could be accessories, whatever, fashion and lifestyle items. I'm going to share with you at least 10 marketplaces that you could be able to sell, and I'm going to give you more information about that in the video. So this week specifically, I am going to talk about marketplaces that are a bit more open towards vendors from the ones who sell different fashion products. I'm specifically going to focus on the ones who sell fashion items. Some of them may sell things that are not fashion items, and the difference between the list for this week and the list for next week is that the ones for this week are very open to any vendor who wants to sell on their platform. That's why it's called an open marketplace. And for next week, it's a bit more restrictive. They have a bit more rules and regulations on the kind of vendors they allow, maybe because it's more curated and they want it to have a certain look, or they want to target clients of a specific price point and maybe your items don't meet that, or they are picking vendors according to maybe you're a very successful vendor generally with your products, and they came and they are buyers and they have an online platform that's very successful and they want you on it. Like, there are very many reasons why. The content will be in slide form so that you can actually have the information that you need, because this is the kind of information that even if I speak and tell you everything they need, you might not remember, but if you see it on a slide, you might be able to get the notes. I will also include the slides which have even more detail on my LinkedIn newsletter, which I will link below. I put up a LinkedIn newsletter every Wednesday evening, so by Thursday morning you have your newsletter. So it will have very many more details about the different platforms, and you can be able to even scrutinize it more, check on it more. This video is basically just to give an overview. If you haven't yet made up your mind but you just want a little bit of information about the platforms, this video is for you. But if you want detailed information, the LinkedIn letter is definitely better. So definitely just subscribe to my LinkedIn newsletter. It tends to have a lot more information, and I have articles that I had been posting even in May. I didn't take a break from my LinkedIn because some of the content was already planned. So check out my LinkedIn newsletter. The link is in the description box, so subscribe to it and you'll get your LinkedIn alert on your email. So the alert comes on the email every week if you're subscribed. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry for that very long intro. Let's get into it. Open marketplaces. An e-commerce marketplace is basically an online platform where vendors or different people can be able to sell their products to customers that generally visit the marketplaces. There are different types of marketplaces. There is open and there is curated. So curated could mean very different things depending on what the owners of the marketplace decide. So this week's video is the open marketplaces. I tried to focus on the ones that are owned by Africans. I avoided the ones that are not owned by Africans. Whether they're Africans who are based in Africa or based in the diaspora, I think generally the goal for these marketplaces is the same. It's basically to try and bring African-made items to the global market. Some of the marketplaces do allow Africans in diaspora to sell their items, and some also allow people who are non-Africans to sell. It really depends, but majority of the ones I am going to share specifically want made in Africa products sold on their platform. So let's begin, and I'll see you at the end of the video. So we are going to start with ANKA. ANKA used to be called AFRISHOP, and this is basically what the homepage of their website looks like, and they tend to change it, so it might not look exactly like this, but this is the marketplace. If you go to their website, you will definitely be able to see what else they offer in the rest of their website, but this is specifically how the marketplace looks like. So ANKA has been at it for a while, and they really blew up more during the pandemic, so COVID really helped this platform really grow. So they are designed to empower African businesses to sell globally, and they offer a marketplace for made in Africa products, and of course they offer other services. What they also offer is payment services very similar to PayPal, and they offer e-commerce support, so basically through their marketplace, and they also offer shipping solutions through DHL. So if you have your own website, you can actually pay a subscription and have these services implemented in your website as well. So you could still have an ANKA shop, a shop in the ANKA platform in the marketplace, and you could still ask them with the same amount you pay for the subscription to add these services to your personal website. I'm sure there's a fee, and I'm sure you can sort it out, but I think that's an advantage for sure. So ANKA come to Kenya approximately every 2 years for a meeting to meet their vendors, and you don't have to wait for them to come so that you could meet with them. You could actually just register online. So some of the requirements you need is to subscribe to their plans. Their plans are very well written on their website. You could do 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. And basically what you get is the product listing, and they don't limit how many things you could put on their website. You get a Visa card from them. You'll be able to ship with DHL on their account, and you'll also have access to their payment solutions. Customers also benefit by getting a wide range of African-made products that are reliable with quality and positive reviews, and ANKA do allow customers to order for custom-made. So you do not have to make bulk products to sell on ANKA. You can actually do custom-made. So you could just have your samples on their website, and people contact you and specify what they need. They can even pick fabric and have it made, and the process is very seamless, and they are able to pay without any problems, and they are able to get their shipping notifications from DHL. So there, the last part there, you can see the impact of ANKA, and now we move on to the next one. There is a local fashion brand called Vivo, which I'm sure many Kenyans have seen, whether you're visiting Nairobi or you're in one of the other major towns in Kenya, and I'm sure a Vivo is coming right close to you very soon. It's a made in Kenya brand, and the owner of Vivo decided to offer an online platform for other Kenyan-made brands, fashion and lifestyle, whether you do beauty products, makeup, shoes, menswear, women's wear, whatever it is, you could sell it on Shop ZETU. It's a multi-brand marketplace, and they sell all over East Africa. This is how the page looks like when you open it. Of course, it changes with time, so this is not exactly what you'll see, but this is how the page looks. Shop ZETU is an e-commerce marketplace based in Nairobi where fashion meets convenience. And if you want curated, trendy fashion, it's definitely the place for you to check out. You should even follow their social media pages. They really show you how you could mix and match the different items you find on the platform. So the marketplace gives you exposure, especially in the East Africa region, in different categories. You get an account manager who helps you. Basically, for those of you who want to vend, of course, you get marketing, logistics, warehousing,
even data and insights to know how your products are doing. Basically, they'll tell you what happens in the back end. If you get returns, you will know which of your items is really, really selling well. They'll tell you. Basically, a lot of technical support. You do have to apply formally to sell on Shop ZETU because they need to see the kind of products you produce and if it's even in line with what would actually sell on their platform. So basically, if they don't think you're going to succeed on their platform, you may not be able to sell on their platform. And of course, you have to comply with government regulations. So if you're a Kenyan, you know what that is. Basically, you have to pay your taxes and you have to comply with registration and everything else you need to do. So vendors will have to be able to produce in bulk. So definitely it's a reason why they even check if you can be able to sell on their platform, because you have to be able to sell in bulk. So you have to be able to do the different sizes in different quantities, in different colors. And of course, you're also expected to be very engaging in the marketing. So you have to collaborate a lot with the marketing campaigns. And then there is compliance. They send you all that. I've actually gotten their package before for what they need from vendors. So they really are very, very comprehensive. They offer photography services, videography services. So you pay a fee for those extra things, or you can do it yourself, but you have to actually comply to their standards. So customers' benefit definitely is that they get a wide range of made in Kenya or made in East Africa products that are trendy, and the shopping experience is seamless. I have been a Shop ZETU customer, so I can tell you it's very good, fast delivery, very good communication, very easy modes of pay. You could also pay with the local way through M-Pesa. So definitely worth checking out from a vendor perspective and a customer perspective. I would definitely recommend Shop ZETU. Lastly, there you could see the growth and impact of Shop ZETU. So let's move on to the next one. PASHIONE, which is a play on fashion and passion, is the newest of the platforms that I am talking about today. I actually went for their presentation that was held about a month ago in Nairobi, and definitely it has that new vibe. So if you have never experienced e-commerce and you don't want to take very, very big risks with the established ones, then definitely try PASHIONE, because the terms are a bit more favorable, especially because it's new and they're looking for users. It's definitely worth a try, but do expect that they have not yet dealt with every single issue that you may have. So you have to be very, very patient with new platforms, because everybody's learning. The people who own the platform are learning, and so are you. So especially if you've never done e-commerce before. So they have a marketplace, and also if you check out actually the rest of their website, you'll be able to find out more information about how the platform works and what they're offering. But they have a marketplace that's pretty straightforward to work with. Their head office is based in Texas. It's owned by a Nigerian founder. Definitely they care about selling quality African art and beauty products on their platform, and it's basically a platform that wants to bridge the gap between African vendors and the global marketplace. They offer shipping solutions with DHL and FedEx, and they handle the process with customs and packaging. They definitely check quality control. They do marketing. They do support and training, and they take a 15% commission from your sales. So that's definitely a good deal. If you've never done e-commerce and you want to try it out, this is it. And the other reason why you'd definitely want to try it out is because they also have a made to order model, so you don't have to produce in bulk. So if you really have never tried e-commerce and you're not sure if it's something you want to get into, and you've never owned a website and you're used to selling physically, this is a platform that you could definitely try out and try and build your online customer base and try and expand your market. Definitely as a new platform, they'll spend a lot on marketing. So definitely give it a shot if you're very, very brand new to this. And also if you're established, it doesn't hurt to have another platform where you're selling, because you don't know, maybe the things that sell on this platform, maybe they don't sell well on this other platform. So you never know. It's usually good sometimes to spread your business into different platforms, because you don't know what will do well where. Vendor requirements are product listing, pricing. You have to at least put 5 images of the same product and at least list 5 items. Of course, you'll manage returns. The interesting thing about how they handle returns is that it doesn't come directly to you as a vendor. If someone returns it, they have a central place where they collect returns and try and sell it at a discount, just so that it doesn't cost you much, especially if you live here in Kenya, where if you get your things back, you actually have to pay customs. It might actually cost you more to bring it back to you. So it's definitely worth checking. That's actually a unique thing to them. Customers also have to register to be able to start shopping there. They can be able to shop from different vendors, and their items will be consolidated into a central place and shipped to reduce shipping costs. That's not a service they're doing right now, but eventually it's something they will offer. That's also very unique to them. And also the fact that you can do custom orders is brilliant. So definitely check them out. Next platform we are looking at is ANANSE. So from what I understand from the presentation they did when they came to Kenya, is that it was a rebrand they were doing to include vendors from the wider African region, because they are more popular in the southern part of Africa. So ANANSE is also a marketplace, and this is basically what their website looks like. As I said in most of the other videos, is that this image usually changes. So this is basically how their website looks like. Their headquarters is in Johannesburg, South Africa, and they merge technology and fashion to facilitate global and local transactions for African designers, artists, and artisans. And basically they just want to empower creatives to promote their stories and to sell on a global marketplace. So what they offer vendors is a global marketplace access to reach international customers, digital trade tools, economic opportunities, quality assurance, because I know this one, they actually check what you want to sell. They physically check it. They have representatives in different parts of the country where they have done trainings. And of course, an emphasis on sustainability. So the way you produce has to be sustainable. So ANANSE do pick vendors based on this criteria and based on the quality, if they think you'll be able to sell on their platform. Their trainings are usually open. I don't know if they do online trainings, but I know they do a lot of physical trainings. And if you check their online platforms, you could actually check the schedule to see if they're coming to your country. You could also just email them and ask for details about how to register on their platform. What you need to do as a vendor is to sign up, register on their platform, utilize the tools they've given you. They really check the photography. Sometimes they offer the photography at a fee. They work with local photographers to give you that service. You have to be very engaging to customers, and you need to participate in the community. Another thing is, I think ANANSE definitely expect you to be able to produce, maybe not in bulk. You don't have to produce things beforehand in bulk, but you need to be able to reproduce what you have posted. So you could have it as a limited quantity piece. If you want to design something and you change the fabric, you can do that, but it can't just be a one-off. It needs to be something you do a couple of times before you completely stop selling it on the platform. Customers definitely benefit from getting high quality products from African creatives. They do have direct communication and interact with vendors, seamless shopping, and support for local economies. Next and last for this specific episode is AFRISHOP Global. I hadn't heard about this, but I came across it when I was doing my research for marketplaces, because I didn't want to just focus on the ones I knew and have interacted with. Most of the ones I have mentioned today all the others. I have interacted with either staff members or the founders of the organization, but for this one I don't know anybody. So the information I have about AFRISHOP Global is from the internet. Generally they are a marketplace that sell made in Africa goods. And of course, the picture you're seeing is also how their website looks like, the marketplace. They have offices in Rwanda, Kenya, and Ghana. From their Facebook page, I could see that their head office is probably in Ghana because the phone number that was given there is Ghanaian, it's not Kenyan. But they have offices there. They sell authentic African products, and I have seen that they don't limit what they sell because they also sell food products, because if you go on their website you'll actually see food products, cosmetics, and all that. So it aims to connect the world with products made in Africa. I have a feeling that it's probably a shop that was started because of people, especially African diaspora, who may be missing things from home. I think that's probably why food items are also included. They offer vendors a platform for you to showcase your products. What I noticed about the platform is that there is a form that someone ordering products from can give a specific order to order in bulk. So that's available on their platform. So I guess by the time you are selling your products in this specific platform, that you have to be able to produce in bulk. And I think that's why there are very, very specific things that are showcased on the platform. They want you to be able to provide global reach. From what I noticed, they don't provide shipping. You have to figure out the shipping. Either the customer figures out the shipping or the vendor figures out the shipping. I don't think they provide any shipping services, but they do offer payment services and transfers and things like that. Vendors definitely will have to check about the quality of their products. They have to have flexible shipping, so that means you have to be open to various shipping methods, and also proper customer service to the people who will be shopping on the platform. Customers will be able to have access to authentic products. They'll be able to get flexible shipping because I guess it depends on who you're buying from and what they're offering. They'll have customer support from the team. They'll be able to connect with diverse products from Africa, and they could order products in bulk. You could actually have a business that sells made in Africa stuff and you're overseas, and you'll be able to order from this website. The main purpose for the site is to connect Africa by offering affordable quality products, wide range of products, a team that you could be able to work with, and commitment to authenticity of the products sourced from Africa. Personally, I think this is one of those platforms that it's best to talk to the people running it, because what's available on their website is what I have presented. So there could be more information. I don't have direct contact with them, and it also seems like from their platform you have to physically go to their shops. The physical stores they have or the physical offices they have to get the information. It doesn't look like there's an online phone number or email address that you could be able to engage with them directly. So just check them out. If you're in Ghana, Kenya, or Rwanda, definitely go physically. I think it's best. And if you have products, showcase them in person, and maybe you could get better information.
I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope that you'll definitely check out these platforms in case you want to sell. I think ZETU is the only platform I came across in Kenya that specifically sells fashion items. Jumia also sells fashion items, but they are more like Amazon in terms of the fact that they allow so many other types of products that sell. And if you check my video where I did the best-selling items online for 2023, a lot of that information was from Jumia, because I listed the fashion items that sell well on Jumia. So most of these platforms, definitely there's a trend of things that will sell well, and there are things that might not sell as well online. So if you are a fashion business, you really need to check, especially with these open marketplaces, because they are not very strict on the rules of who sells on their marketplace. So you find that there are probably a whole lot of diverse clients they get, and definitely there are people who will sell better than others. In my experience interacting with the ANKA marketplace, they are very well known for fashion items doing well, specifically apparel, the dresses and stuff. They do very well on ANKA. There are some other platforms that maybe accessories do better and things like that. So it's important to know which marketplace will work for you. It's definitely great to start with a marketplace before investing in a website, although having a website is always good, because it's always good to draw traffic back to your website, because sometimes marketplaces change their terms and it might not be the best for your business. So it's always good to have your website as a place where most of your customers actually buy from, more than the marketplace. The marketplace is a good way to test if you're ready for online, and also a good way to test if you are ready for other markets abroad. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you in the next 2 weeks for part 2, which is a curated marketplaces. See you. Bye.